It's exciting. I know it. I know it.
I love my sister so much, more than anything ever.
Hi, we're the O'Neill family of the Cure Sanfilippo Foundation. This is Eliza, I'm Kara, Glenn, and Beckham. Cure Sanfilippo Foundation was something that we started after the diagnosis of our daughter Eliza when she was diagnosed with Sanfilippo syndrome at age 3.5. We realized that we needed to do something and something significant to try to help her have a chance at treatment and the thousands of other children out there awaiting a chance at life. Sanfilippo syndrome, it is a pediatric neurodegenerative disease, and it really presents kind of like Alzheimer's in children. They go through dementia, whereas they develop skills up to a certain point and then begin to lose everything that they've learned. Generally, children pass away in their teenage years. I think people are used to kind of the concept of elderly people getting dementia and losing their abilities, but the fact that it's happening in young children is kind of blows your mind. This disease really presses your limits of kind of what you think in your mind you can handle. And there were very difficult times, and there still are. But I would say that love is what gets us through, honestly.
Our foundation wanted to try to make Sanfilippo syndrome a household name because no one had ever heard of this terrible disease. So we tried to share our story, and we started with sharing our family story. And now we've got more than 40 families that are working with our foundation. We share each other's stories. We all fight to raise funding for research for a cure.
We've now been able to fund about 10 different research projects from around the world.
They have done something that I've never seen anyone do before. They took a diagnosis of a devastating disorder and they turned it from something negative and something tragic into something that would create hope for families everywhere and hope for families dealing with Sanfilippo syndrome. And they did it in a way that could help not only their child, but could help any child who has Sanfilippo syndrome.
Oh, look at this. Mommy loves her baby, and I love mine. That's right.
Just looking at Eliza shows you the results of their hard work. And you look at Eliza and you see hope.
Right now, it's a miracle to just get a chance
You like
in life.
it? You like it?
And the time and the clock is ticking for these kids, and we want to help them as soon as possible. We want to see a day when these kids can be treated. We want to, 10 years from now, we hope that that families won't have to go through what we and we've seen other families go through.
I feel really great that we're making progress and kids are getting treated, and especially my little sister.
She's smiling, she's happy. We get a look in her eyes and a connection where she wants to speak, she wants to say words, and she's trying. I feel like she's trying.
Yeah, you need some help?
And a lot of that is it's hard to put into words how much that means to us. It's a quality of life that is very, very important.
And you see hope where there wasn't any hope before. They've created hope for all of these families, and they've created hope for people like me that we can step up and we can make a difference, and we can help the research to happen, we can help the clinical trials to happen, and we can spread the word so that other physicians will know, what is this disorder? What am I looking for? How do I diagnose this?
She's totally in there, you know, and when she looks at me and she's trying to say something, it just gives me so much hope. She's just a beautiful person. She's a beautiful person.